one more example. Let's suppose I'm taking again x to be set of real numbers, and a metric is defined like this. This is mod of x minus y, where x, y, they are the elements of x. Check whether this d is defined on x as a metric, or you can say check whether x comma d is a metric or not. It's a metric space or not. Again, you have to check all the four properties. Now just see the first property, d of x y is greater than equals to 0. Clearly this is trivially holds. We know that mod is always greater than equal to 0, whatever x and y. Is it clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Since we know that mod is always greater than equal to 0, so this thing hold. So that means first property आपका automatically hold हो गया है, right? Now check the next one. This will be 0 if and only a is equal to y. Check this one. Now again you consider the left hand side, means this side. You given that d of xy is 0, you want to show that x is same as that y. So since what is given to you, the d of x comma y is 0. Now how your d of xy is defined? It is defined like mod of x minus y. This is 0. In case of mod, we know that mod of any number will be 0 only when the number is 0. So इसका मतलब inside number 0 है, and which implies the points is same. Is it clear? We know that mod of a will be 0 only when a is 0. Call this as a. So mod of a is 0. This implies a is 0. So from here we get x is equal to y. यही हमने show करना है. So whenever d of xy is 0, this implies that x is equal to y. Now just see the converse. Converse देखो क्या होगा. If your x is equal to y, then what will happen? What will be your d of xy? It is same as that d of x comma x, because your x and y are same. So put the value of y over here, x minus x, which is 0. So if your x is equal to y, d of x आपके पास क्या आ रहा है? 0. So that means second property also hold. If d of xy is 0, this implies that x is equal to y, and if x is equal to y, then this implies that d of xy is 0. So second property holds. Clear? Now check the third property, that is the symmetry property. We have to check whether d of xy is same as the d of yx. So here we consider the left hand side, we consider d of xy. We know that this is defined mod of x minus y. But we know that in case of mod, it is same as that mod of y minus x. Or you can say, आप इसको ऐसे भी कर सकते हो. But mod of minus of a is same as that mod of a. And this is what? D of y comma x. So your left hand side is same as that right hand side. Now see the fourth property. We want to show that the distance of x comma y is less than equal to the distance of xz plus distance of zy, and this is true for every x, y, z belonging to real, right? We have to show this triangle's inequality. Again, you consider the left hand side, that is d of xy, which is mod of x minus y. We can add and subtract z over here. Right? We know that in mod this hold, mod of some number a plus b will be less than equal to mod of a plus mod of b. So we can apply this property and we get mod of x minus z plus mod of z minus y. Now what is this? This is nothing the d of x comma z. This is nothing but the d of z comma y, and this is your right hand side. So again, this d satisfy all the four properties of a metric. So therefore, R with this d is a metric space, and this d is said to be the usual metric, and in general we denote this as by u. Ru, this represent usual metric space. So usual metric space means here the metric is defined like this. So R together with this D is called usual metric space. These are standard terms. इससे previous हमने standard term use की थी discrete metric space. Now this is the next, that is the usual metric space. More example. Let's suppose we are having a collection of real valued functions which are continuous also and defined on the interval 0, 1. This C symbol in the bracket 0, 1, this represent a set of all real valued continuous functions defined on the interval 0, 1. अगर यहाँ पे डैश है तो इसका मतलब set of all real valued functions which are differentiable also and continuous also on the interval 0, 1. C2 है तो इसका मतलब 2 times differentiable है and the second derivative is continuous also. Infinity means it denotes the set of all real valued functions which is everywhere differentiable, all the higher order derivatives exist and all are continuous, right? So here I am taking C01 means set of all real valued functions which are continuous also and defined on the interval 0, 1. These are standard notations for the set. Okay, and now we define D as the integration going from 0 to 1 mod of ft minus gt dt, where your t जो है that is a member of, it's a line between 0 and 1, right? So here I'm taking f and g, they are the real valued function, they are continuous function, they are defined on 0, 1, and d of f of g is defined like this. It is an integration of this where f and g, they are the functions of C01. So we have to check whether this C01 together with this D is a metric space or not. Right? Now see the first one. अगर ये आपके पास अंदर पॉजिटिव नंबर है, इंटीग्रेशन भी आप पॉजिटिव इंटरवल पर कर रहे हो, तो इसकी वैल्यू क्या आएगी? What will be the value of this? Is it positive or not? Yes, it is positive. It is greater than equals to 0. Why? Because inside you are having the mod function. Ft minus gt might be it is negative 1, but after taking mod it will become the positive. So integration of a positive function over positive interval will be positive. तो ये positive ही आएगा आपके पास. Okay, clearly this is greater than equals to 0. Second property check करो, d of fg is 0 if and only if f is equal to z. Now just see, first you consider this side. If your d of f of g is 0, means this integral is 0. Now integration of some function will be 0 on a positive interval, will be 0 only when the function is 0. Okay, this implies that mod of ft minus gt is 0 for all t in the interval 0 1 because ये integration 0 आ रहा है. Okay, area under the curve from 0 to 1 will be 0 only when, और अंदर पॉजिटिव है, पॉजिटिव ना होता तो माइट भी कैंसिल आउट हो रही है टर्म्स, बट हेयर द पॉजिटिव, सो इट इज पॉसिबल ओनली व्हेन दिस इज 0. And mod of any number will be 0 only when the number is 0. So this implies that your ft is same as that gt for all t lying in the interval 0 1. Is it clear? Now just see the third property. Now since there is a mod, either you write ft minus gt or gt minus ft, one and the same thing. Okay, so this is same as that 0 to 1 gt minus ft, and that is d of g comma f. So third property भी show हो गया. It satisfies the symmetric property. Now see the last one. इससे छोटा है, यहाँ x की जगह f है, z की जगह कोई नया फंक्शन k ले लो, right? और ये g है, तो ये ऑलरेडी चीज होल्ड हो रही है. Okay, and now you can apply the integration to both side. पहले तो ये पूरे पे इंटीग्रेशन जाएगी, बट वी नो दैट द इंटीग्रेशन of any real valued or continuous function defined on closed interval, bounded function हो गया, it means we know that the sum of the integration this is same as that this, so you can split it into two. So that will become the distance of f comma g is less than equal to distance of f comma k plus distance of k comma g, where f, k, g, they are the real continuous function defined on the interval 0 1. So all the four properties of metric space are satisfied. So therefore your D on this function is a metric space. It is a metric space. You people check whether this is a metric on real numbers or not. Is it a metric space or not? R together with this D. Is it a metric space?
Yes, ma'am.
Is it satisfy all the four properties?
Yes, ma'am.
This is greater than equal to 0. This will be 0 only when x is equal to y. Either you write x minus y or y minus x, both are same. Now what about the last property, x minus y whole square, is it less than equal to x minus z whole square plus z minus y whole square? Is it true? Is it always less than this? पॉजिटिव है ये सारे, माइट भी इनमें से कोई नेगेटिव बने, बट पॉजिटिव केस भी हो सकता है. इज इट ऑलवेज होल्ड? Is it always true for every real number? Let's suppose your x is 5, y is 1 and z is 2. What will happen? X minus y whole square will be 5 minus 1, 4, 16. X minus z, 5 minus 2, 9. 3 square, it is 9. 2 minus 1, it is 1. It is 10, it is 16. Is it true? Yes.
No, ma'am.
No. So last property इसमें hold नहीं हो रहा. Okay? Because जो आपके पास लेफ्ट हैंड साइड है उसमें ये टर्म एक्स्ट्रा है. और वो भी प्लस के साथ, तो जरूरी नहीं है ये इधर आपके पास ऑलवेज फर्स्ट टू टर्म से ये छोटा आए। ये तभी आपके पास छोटा होगा या तो ये जीरो बन जाए टर्म या फिर नेगेटिव होता, तो वो हम श्योर नहीं है। ओके, so therefore triangles inequality does not hold in a case of this D, right? So this is not a metric space. Okay, so सिर्फ देखने से ये नहीं आप कह सकते कि ये satisfy करेगा सारी properties, you need to check and you can give any counter example also. आप even इस form में भी बता सकते हो कि if you choose x to be 5, y to 1, z to 2, the last property does not hold. So therefore, it does not satisfy the triangles inequality for every x, y, z belonging to real numbers. So it is not a metric space.